Hello and welcome to the Street Crime UK YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Today we'll look at an arms dealer who has been sentenced to nearly 9 years in prison after he was spotted by weapons and ammunition in Sussex. Dean Batchelor, known as Aggro, was sentenced to 8 years and 9 months behind bars after admitting selling a firearm and illegally importing 2 guns and pepper gas ammunition. The 28-year-old sold weapons to career criminals, and the investigation which led to his conviction also led to one of his customers, Hervey Gillett, being locked up. Mr. Gillett was tracked by undercover cops who followed him to an address in Stockwell, South London, which was linked to Mr. Batchelor. Mr. Gillett was riding a stolen motorbike with fake plates and was wearing a distinctive backpack and gloves. Armed officers arrested Mr. Gillett after seeing him open an electric cupboard at the address and returning without his bag and gloves. He was found with a burner phone in his possession which had a number for Aggro stored on it. It was later confirmed that Aggro was in fact Mr. Batchelor, and the pair had been exchanging phone calls around the time Mr. Gillett was seen paying him a visit. 2 forward venting imitation revolvers and 20 rounds of pepper gas ammunition addressed to Mr. Batchelor's home address in Battersea, South London, were intercepted by Border Force officers a few weeks later. It later came to light that Mr. Batchelor had ordered and paid for the weapons. He was arrested after police spotted him in Sussex, where he was seen purchasing 2 replica imitation Colt firearms and a number of blank rounds of ammunition. One of the weapons was the same model as the one seized from Mr. Gillett's electric cupboard. Replica weapons can be converted into live firing weapons using common tools and can be dangerous in the wrong hands. During the arrest, Mr. Batchelor asked officers how were they illegal, ordered off the internet, which showed he knew about the items seized by the Border Force. Detective Inspector Tom Williams of Scotland Yard's Specialist Crime Team said this investigation led to several lethal weapons and ammunition being taken off the streets of London. If they had not been seized, I have no doubt that they would have gone on to cause, at the very least, serious harm, if not death. These convictions are a result of extremely hard work by the team, who worked tirelessly to secure evidence against Mr. Gillett and Mr. Batchelor. In the end, the evidence was so strong against them that they had no choice but to plead guilty. Both men are pleaded guilty at Kingston Crown Court and were sentenced at the same court. Mr. Batchelor was sentenced to 8 years and 9 months. Mr. Gillett was sentenced to 5 years and 10 months in jail for possession of a firearm when prohibited for 5 years and driving a motor vehicle without the owner's consent. So what are your thoughts about Dean Batchelor and Hervey Gillett? Please share your thoughts in the comments below, and until next time, stay safe.